Let's talk about jobs and unemployment a little bit today. There are lies, there's ignorance, there's bad faith argumentation, and then there's combining all three to weaponize them against your political opponents when you know that your followers will believe any dumb thing that you tell them. And Donald Trump is now claiming that his daughter Ivanka, this is so insane, who has no formal role with the administration, has single-handedly created 15 million jobs herself. Now, question one is, she has no role with the administration. How exactly is she creating jobs? Never mind 15 million jobs. Let's table that question for now so that we avoid crying. Let's go to the video right away, and then I will discuss it.
My daughter Ivanka Trump, who just wants to have people working. That's what I gave her, lots of options. And what do you like? And she created over 15 million jobs, working with some of you, but working with the biggest companies in the world. They were training like nobody's ever seen. But she started off with a goal of 500,000 jobs, and now she's up to over 15 million.
So there are tons of Trumpists who will see this video and they're going to believe it. Now, let's just do the math on it. The U.S. population is estimated right now to be 331 million. Let's call it 330 million people. A rough estimate of the number of people working in the U.S. in 2020 prior to the virus. Remember, since the virus has started, more than 16 million people have filed for unemployment. An even bigger number have lost their jobs. But before the virus, we had 158 million people working in the U.S. Trump says Ivanka created 15 million jobs. If Ivanka created 15 million jobs, that is 10% of all the jobs in the United States. Can you imagine a more obviously false assertion than the idea that Trump's daughter, who has no official position in the White House and has essentially done nothing, created 10% of the jobs in the United States? But let's take it a step further. Even if you ignore that obviously 10% of American jobs couldn't possibly have been created by Ivanka Trump, the entire American economy prior to coronavirus had added only 6.2 million jobs, period. So Donald Trump is arguing that his daughter created 8 million jobs above and beyond all jobs that are known to have been created during the Trump administration. Now, you might hear this and say, obviously, nobody's going to believe that. And you would be very, very wrong. Search Twitter, search the Trumpist enclaves of the internet, and you will realize that this has already become a talking point that people are using to prop up Ivanka. Why so many Trumpists are desperate to prop up Ivanka right now, I really couldn't tell you. It is a talking point that they are using relentlessly, apparently applying zero critical thinking skills to the claim, or maybe some of them are realizing that it's a lie, but repeating the lie anyway. It genuinely seems that Donald Trump doesn't understand numbers, just simple numbers, or he's just lying. And when it comes to Trump's relationship with Ivanka, I hope this is not off color to mention, but Trump's the same guy who has previously called his daughter voluptuous. Trump's the same guy who has previously said his daughter is someone that he would love to be dating if she wasn't his daughter. So maybe there's more here. Maybe it's just Trump says really strange things about Ivanka in general, and they could be economic or they could be about other things. But this is such an obvious lie, and it's particularly sinister now when we have lost 16.8 million jobs minimum. The real number is higher because not everybody's filed for unemployment who has lost their job. We have lost more than 16 million jobs in 3 weeks due to the virus. And Trump is sitting around bragging about his daughter supposedly creating 10% of all jobs in the American economy. Incredible. And people are falling for it.